Let's now shift our focus to breaking news coming in from the state of West Bengal. And we are going to talk about one man who is considered to be very close to Mamata Banerjee. And now we are going to break down the inside story from what TMC sources close to the leadership on Firhad Hakim has come to the fore. Why Firhad Hakim? Extremely important in the TMC ranks, also known as Bobby Hakim in political circles in West Bengal. Now, as per TMC sources, on the 2nd of June, Firhad Hakim met Mamata Banerjee for only a few minutes. Now, why are we talking about this story? Because it is significant. Firhad Hakim, there are reports doing the rounds that he has decided to resign from the post of the Kolkata mayor. Now, what happened in the backdrop and in the run-up to this decision? All of this happening when the TMC has been jolted by rebellion from its MLAs, and there is also intense speculation about how 20 MPs, both from the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha, are now planning to engineer the Delhi chapter of the rebellion. But let's talk about Firhad Hakim. So in that meeting, that lasted only for a few minutes, he came and he left for office. The next day, sources are telling us, Firhad Hakim skipped an important meeting at Mamata Banerjee's Kalighat residence. Now, this upset top leaders of the TMC. So after a leadership change, the relationship between Firhad Hakim and the municipal commissioner also became strained. Let's go across to Sabyasachi. Sabyasachi, for those tracking the politics in the state of West Bengal, tell us why the story around Firhad Hakim and his decision becomes so important, especially given the kind of turmoil that's playing out in the Trinamool Congress.
Well, it is extremely important because Firhad Hakim is one of the closest aides of former Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, and he has been with her from day one. Now, we have got to learn from the Trinamool sources who are close to the leadership on what exactly happened. Now, on June 2nd, the Firhad Hakim met Mamata Banerjee for only a few minutes, and then he left for his office. And the next day, Firhad Hakim has skipped an important meeting at the residence of Mamata Banerjee in Kalighat, and this has upset the leaders. Now, after a leadership change in the state of West Bengal, the relationship between Firhad Hakim and the municipal commissioner became strained as Firhad Hakim started staying inactive and he was repeatedly questioned and held accountable for work. Now, a municipality letter had reached Abhishek Banerjee's house, and Firhad Hakim, who handles the building department in Kolkata municipality, could not explain why he didn't know about this particular letter, and this made him look bad in front of former Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. And he felt stuck, and he said that for the sources that BB doesn't understand me and the municipality doesn't listen to me. Now, he told Mamata Banerjee that he wants to resign, and Mamata first refused, but after 2 days, keeping in mind the Kalighat meeting that Firhad Hakim skipped and the other issues related to the notice to Abhishek Banerjee, she agreed to his resignation.
All right, so it's now confirmed because there was a lot of uncertainty over Firhad Hakim's decision. So it is now confirmed that he has resigned from his position as the mayor of KMC, which is the Kolkata Municipal Corporation, and he, as per reports, he also sought a dignified exit from Mamata Banerjee.
Well, that's right. See, there has been a lot of internal rift that is going on. And Abhishek, in fact, Firhad Hakim in the past also, I told Mamata Banerjee that he wants to resign, but Mamata Banerjee at that particular time said no. But because of the rift that is going on, Mamata Banerjee wanted that the close aide of Mamata Banerjee should be present along with her in all the meetings, and Firhad Hakim skipping the Kalighat meeting. And also, what is important to note is that Firhad Hakim went for the meeting that Chief Minister Suvendu Adhikari had called in Novano. So that has also irked Mamata Banerjee, and him skipping the meeting and also not being aware of the fact that the municipal commissioner had sent notice to Abhishek Banerjee regarding his residence, and some part of his residence is not legal. So that also has irked Mamata Banerjee a lot, and that is the reason why when he went to the Kalighat residence, Mamata Banerjee didn't speak much to her, and that is the reason why he said that he does not understand me and the municipality does not listen to me. And because of these factors, Firhad Hakim's resignation was accepted, So there, the wider picture is that in Trinamool Congress, earlier it was said that the old guards are with Mamata Banerjee, but right now it seems that there are certain differences and rifts.
And why does Bobby
between the old
Hakim's
guards.
resignation become so important? One, because he's one of the most prominent faces, prominent Muslim leaders of the Trinamool Congress. Number two, extremely close to Mamata Banerjee. And number three, this decision also comes right after Bobby Hakim or Firhad Hakim and two MLAs attended the meeting that was called by the Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mr. Shuvendu Adhikari, which then went ahead and intensified speculation regarding the internal instability that is actually taking place in the TMC. But now, let's tell you about what's happening in the TMC camp. So former West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee is facing perhaps the toughest battle of her life. It now seems to be a choice she's being forced to make between her party and her nephew. West Bengal Assembly Speaker has recognized the TMC rebel, which is Mamata Banerjee, as the leader of the opposition. He was expelled from the TMC earlier this week. He claimed the support of 58 MLAs elected on the TMC symbol and then submitted a letter of support to the Speaker, comfortably crossing the two-thirds majority mark, which is required under the anti-defection law for a breakaway faction to avoid disqualification. However, there are also a select few who are still willing to stand with Mamata Banerjee.
और एक एक्सपेल्ड दलबदलू को वो स्पीकर साहब रूम का चाबी अलाउ किया है. दे आर विद दीदी. पूरा जो वोट देता है वो दीदी का साथ है.
When all MLAs with all signatures, they went, Sobhandev Chatterjee and Kunal, they went to the speaker. Speaker refused, but he immediately handed over the key to an independent people. So it is proved, it is ample clear that the entire game has been made by Bharatiya Janata Party.
9 MLAs is from Murshidabad district. Among 9, 8 MLAs already signed. But however, I feel that it should not be proper because of my ideology and the personal introspection, whatever you can say.
So you heard the select few in the Trinamool Congress who are today swearing their allegiance to Mamata Banerjee. But let's understand the number math. How many MLAs are against Mamata Banerjee and how much exactly is needed to avoid the anti-defection law? So now, here is a faction which is now calling itself the Asli TMC or the real TMC. And now it is with the rebels who are actually claiming that they are the ones who are the real representatives. So the total number of MLAs within the TMC is 80. The rebel MLAs are claiming the support of 58. They have signatures of 58, but they're saying that there are more who are in support of this faction. Now, the two-third mark is 54, which is to avoid the anti-defection law. And yesterday, it was also Rebel TMC MLA Sandeepan Saha said that there is no democracy within the TMC. Here is his exclusive conversation with the Times Group Editor-in-Chief, Navika Kumar.
Well said. But what is your basic complaint or grouse against Abhishek Banerjee?
There's no democracy within the party. No one can say anything, cannot speak anything, cannot discuss anything. And I think that what has led to such kind of a situation that the party had to face in this election. Post that, people change, their attitude changes. But here we don't see any of that thing, any such things happening.